All right, stop everything you're doing. Y'all know what time it is. Stop everything you're doing. Forget about all of that stuff you did today. All of that bullshit that didn't have nothing to do with this HPB realm information. Get it out your mind right now. You are now in tune to the realest channel on YouTube. Fuck it, the realest channel in the galaxy. Left side of the brain. Also, we will be changing the channel name. Update, just letting you know now. The new channel name will be United Souls Network. Yep, so when you come back to the channel later tonight or whatever, and you see that the logo is changed, know that the channel, we will have a new name for the channel. It will be United Souls Network, okay? So I'm just dropping that information. Y'all, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. We're about to get in. Yeah, we're changing the channel name to United Souls Network, okay? But, yeah, go ahead, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Let's get right into it. All right. Oh, by the way, those shirts, I promise y'all, they coming out. They coming out. I got a new logo for the United Souls Network. A new logo made and everything. All right, so we got the new shirts coming out. Channel name will be changed. It's no longer left side of the brain. It's now United Souls Network. So I should have had a vote about that, but it is what it is. I should have told y'all earlier, but it is what it is. United Souls Network. I'm still LSOTB, but I was thinking, like, I'm left side of the brain. I don't want the channel to be about me. It's about us versus them, United Souls. So why not say United Souls Network? So that's the name of the channel. So let's get right into it. Now, I know y'all hear the latest news about Ukraine and Russia. Let me tell y'all something. Don't get all caught up in that. Remember, over here, we look at everything through an HPB lens. Now check this out. Every war that is fought is nothing but a smoke screen to cover up the cover up. And y'all already know what that cover up is. We talk about it all the time. What is the cover up? The secret wars. That's what it is. Us versus them. Every now and then, they got to create a lot of smoke screens to flutter the atmosphere with a bunch of chaos and confusion. They've been doing it for centuries upon this earth. They've been doing it for thousands of years. Every war is nothing but a cover up to cover up the secret wars that's really a never-ending battle between us versus them. It's no such thing as HPBs being on a different team when they fighting each other. They are fighting each other to keep the smoke screen up in the atmosphere to cover up the cover up, which is keeping the secret wars underneath the radar. They don't want people to know about that. And don't think for a minute they care about the people in Ukraine, because they don't. Those people, just like any people in the middle of any war, are just sacrificial lambs on the altar of the HPB table. That's all it is. So I want y'all to know that. Like, they don't care about sacrificing 50 million people. They don't. If 50 million people mean that The smoke screen stays up. They don't care. You think they care about men, women, and children? No. Everybody's life on this in this HPB realm is disposable. Okay? Everybody's life is disposable. Everybody's life in the HPB realm is disposable like a drop in the bucket. They don't care. That's all this Ukraine and Russia thing is about. I don't even get caught up in it. I don't even care about the news because it's all the same shit. Celebrity gossip, it's all the same shit. As a matter of fact, anything that's unrelated to HPB information, it's a waste of your brain cells to think about it. I'm staying locked and loaded in our information. I don't allow myself to get into political conversations and all of that because I already know the people I'm conversating with, they don't know about the HPB realm, the HPBR. They don't know about it. They don't even know it exists. And that's why all politics are rigged anyway. Because check this out. They know how to prevent wars. Don't think for a minute the people who run this planet, who own the resources, don't think they can't put an end to wars. They know the remedy to ending all conflict is simply making everything a money-free society. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. It can be done. They don't want it to be done because the HPBR realm, it thrives and flourishes off of making people stress. The stress levels on the planet, they love that shit. That's why they will never put an end to the conflicts. Because the conflict is just a smoke screen to keep you and I worried. See, when you worry, you can't think about solutions. That's how this world is created. Worry and stress reduces the amounts of rest. Rest equals healing. And they don't want that to take place. They want you to be worried. Oh, what they gonna do about it? They want you to keep saying, what they gonna do about it? No. The answer is inside of us, not them. You see, but that's how they want you to feel. They want you to feel powerless. That's why they inundate the news with a lot of negative stuff. So you will be like, oh, this world is so hopeless. I can't do nothing about it. Well, they're going to have to solve this. They're going to have to fix this problem. Oh my gosh, Russia and Ukraine in war. What do we do now? We got to sit back and watch TV and see what Big Brother going to do about it. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Because, and the reason why the political system is rigged, and the reason why voting will never work is because it's more HPBs than people with souls. So let's just say if they did have a vote to say that this world don't need money or any of that, guess what? It's so many HPBs that the little amount of people with souls, we wouldn't have enough to vote against them anyway. I thought about that. I was like, the voting system is rigged because it's more of them than us. So they will always have the upper hand when it comes to voting because it's more of them than us. That's why this world will never change as long as it's more of them than us. You see? And then when you think about children, right? Let's just say, let's take Ukraine and Russia, for instance. It's little babies in the Ukraine, is it not? And those babies, they had to inherit some shit, some conflict beef that adults was involved in even before they were born. But they end up what? Having to suffer because of some stuff that they wasn't even a part of. Just like us, we caught up in the money system that was already in operation before we was even thought of. You see what I'm saying? So when we get here, they don't allow us to vote against it. So how can voting be fair if the people that are born, we don't get an opportunity to vote whether or not we want to participate in the HPB financial system? Did you have an opportunity to vote about that? So how is the voting rights? How is it fair for newborns? How is it fair? And by the time you wake up, you're like, damn, this shit was going on before I was even thought of. What can I do about it? You can't do shit about it except listen to the left side of the brain. That's it. That's why I do this channel, because it's a deposit. This channel is like a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? We get to take out all of our anger on this channel. Just by looking at these videos, you can say to yourself, there is somebody else who thinks like me. I'm not the only one. You know? That's why I do this channel, because nobody else is talking about this. That's why I say don't have kids. Because what? Your kids inherit the trauma of the prior society. They come into the world, nobody changes this stuff, because again, it's a limit on how many people with souls can be born into the HPB realm. So we always going to be outnumbered. So the wicked will always be in power. How can you vote them out of power when there's more of them than us? They don't tell you that. They tell you to vote, but they don't tell you that the voting has no power. It's like an illusion of power. It's almost as if somebody put a light switch in your room, right? And they in another room, and they the ones hitting the lights on and off when you flicking the switch, but you don't see them looking at you. Let's just say if somebody had a camera mounted up somewhere, and then when you hitting the light switch on and off, they have you believing that you're flicking the switch turned the lights on and off, when in reality they were just watching you pushing a button every time you flick the light switch to make you think your vote counted, to make you think you was the one cutting the power off to the light. That's what voting is like. It's somebody else making you feel like you got some power to control power, but in reality they controlling it. They give you all, it's like we little children, and this system is like a little play toy car, and it got the sounds of a real car. Remember we was kids and you bought them little cars, it cranks up and got the little engine sound, got the little lights and stuff. It sounds real, but it's not real. It's a toy. So this voting system, it's a toy. Remember that video I did about toys? Go back and watch that video and watch this one, and you will see how it correlates. We just getting toyed around with, thinking we doing something, but we not doing anything. We getting played by this world. They sitting back laughing at us. I'll be thinking, man, like, how can the UK and Russia be in a war, and I mean, how can Ukraine and Russia be in a war, and these motherfuckers are literally friends with each other? They got all this technology and shit. Billionaires. Why would these billionaires be thinking about a war The president of Russia is a billionaire. Biden and them, they got mad money. You know why they doing a war? To hide the fact that they playing us. They the ones who orchestrate this stuff. Really, this war is really about keeping everything the same. Keeping everything the same. To make the world suffer so people won't. See, when there's too much peace, people will start saying, man, it's so peaceful and you're getting so peaceful and quiet and nice. And then that'll eventually lead to people saying, it will lead to people getting so benevolent, that they'll start saying, we don't need money. If everybody just high-fiving each other, and it'll get so peaceful that people will start getting too benevolent and then the malevolence will start to decrease. So every now and then they gotta shove war in your face, like splashing cold water in your face. Like, hold up, don't get too peaceful. Wake up now. It's still the HPBR realm. Splash some water in your face. Don't get too peaceful. Y'all wake up now. Don't get too peaceful. We in war now. Remember, this is war and conflict. They gotta create wars so they will have a reason to why they taxing you for the military machine. The factories. They gotta keep creating wars to make you keep paying taxes and have a reason to go to work every day and go to the war factories and all of that. Because really, man, think about it like this. Somebody on this half of the world, they don't even know what the other half of the world is doing. If it wasn't for the news telling us about what was going on in Ukraine, we wouldn't even care. It's just that they report that to us to make us feel like, oh, there is a need for a military. Oh, to make us feel more patriotic about the country we live in. Yeah, we need our boys fighting. Yeah, then you start getting all patriotic, and then when the president come to the podium, then you'll fall back into that trance state. Oh yeah, let me hear what the president got to say. Then you start feeling all patriotic. Let me straighten my shirt up. The President Biden is giving his presentation about. That's when you fall back into that robot trance. Oh, the president, the leader is talking to us. Something important taking place. Oh, Ukraine and Russia. Let me. Oh man, the president talking. Let me hear what Biden's saying about this. It's nothing but a game, people. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing but a game. They want you to be relaxed, and then they want you to be on the edge of your seat watching what the news is saying. That's how they do. They got to keep you up and down in a relationship. It's a relationship between us and them, and they got to keep your emotions constantly going up and down, up and down. They don't want you to get too comfortable. Too comfortable is the biggest threat to the people who run this globe. Too much comfort creates too much time to think about peace. They don't want you to look at this world like a beautiful place. They want you to look at it like an unpredictable place. See, unpredictability leads to relying on people. They want you to rely on the system, the HPBR realm. So they don't want you to be peaceful. You feel me? They don't want you to have peace. They want you to rely upon them. The liars. You get it? Lie. They want you to lie upon them. They don't want you to be tuned in to stuff like this. How come you think there has never been a world leader to get on a microphone and say what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine a president getting on a mic. Why don't they do that? Imagine Trump or one of them getting on a mic and saying, You know what? People of the world, let's figure out how to live in a moneyless society. We can do it. Let's all chip in together. We can do this. We can live in a moneyless society. We can work together. Yay, everybody. Yeah, finally. World peace. Clap your hands, everybody. We're gonna create free food. We're gonna create free water. They got hydroelectric power. They got all types of ways if they wanted to. But the thing is, they don't want to do that because the relevance, because evil cannot feel pompous in a world where everything is free. Malevolent people, they only feel good about themselves when they got materialistic things. See, soulless people, they need middle class, outcast, upper caste. They need that caste system to feel good about themselves because they demons. See, a demon don't feel good if the world is full of peace. Demons need ego. They ego driven. If everybody living peaceful, a malevolent motherfucker, he don't fit in nowhere because he full of egotism, pride of self. He's hedonistic, materialistic. So they need that ego trip to feel like they something. You feel what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think about this video in the comment sections below. This is Left Side of the Brain. Don't believe the hype. Get off the hype train. This is Jaguars Up. United Souls Network. Jaguars Up. HPB's down. Shirts coming out. As a matter of fact, the logo for the channel, I'm gonna get t-shirts made with the logo. We got all colors. We got orange. We got purple. And I'm coming out with a flag. United Souls flag. Got all that shit coming. So you can hang it up in your house. Buy the t-shirts. And stay tuned in to this, because this is the only real thing on YouTube right now. And y'all already know that. I be saying that, but you already know it. That's why you keep coming back to get this crap. Alright, and with that, this is Left Side of the Brain signing out. Jaguars Up. HPB's down.